Hello guys and welcome to episode 16 of my Youth Academy career mode with Oldham Athletic. This is the third episode of season 3 and normally we would do the awards in the third episode of the season for goal of the season and player of the season. However, I am going to do that next episode rather than this episode. So if you guys haven't already, go back to episode 14 and vote for them. They should just be in the intro. You'll see the goals and you'll see the players nominated, and then you can vote in the comments. We've only had one comment up to now. That's why I've delaying it one episode. Today we're going to be continuing on with the season. We're going to be getting to January, I believe. So let's have a look for our fixtures today. We're going to start with a game against Colchester, Sim Doncaster, Sim Salford, play Newport, Sim Barrow, play Cambridge, Sim Crew, and then we'll end the episode with the game against Grimsby before we go into January. The squad is looking pretty good at the moment. We've got some mid 60 rated. We should be one of the best teams in the league, really. Riveros, I'm thinking I'm going to probably recall him in January. We'll give him a little bit of time to play some more games, as we've still got a few left wingers I want to try, such as continue with Ma and Malanga and stuff, and then we'll bring Rydell back in January and see how he plays. Anyway, let's just get into the first game of the episode, which is played game against Colchester. So guys, for the first game of the episode, this is the team we're going with. We've got three players having their debut. We've got Walder in centre back, we've got Barbosa in centre mid, and then Araujo in right back. We're also starting with Riveros, Michalak, Ramirez, Jeffrey, Velasco, and then the front three of Vorobyov, Cho, and Sandoval. We do really want to start picking up points. Let me just give you a quick. I've just undone all the changes, but we'll have a quick look at the league anyway before we head into that game. And we're currently sat in 9th. Could be doing better, but we just do have plenty of time to pick up some points, and I believe we will end up towards this bit of the table if we come into form. But let's just get into the Colchester game, and hopefully we can pick up the first 3 points of the episode and get off to a good start. It's quite easy through, but it's a good interception by Walder. Oh no, it's been left behind, and it's 1-0. I don't know what happened there. Walder did very well to intercept that, and then he kind of just left the ball, and Williams picks it up and slots it in. And it's unfortunately a very early goal conceded, and we do go 1-0 down in the first 10 minutes. Let's just have a look at this again. So Walder intercepts it, and then, I don't know, Williams just takes it off him and then just puts it past Michalak, and we've got to come back in the first game. Jeffrey finds Sandoval, who's going to bend it with his right foot, and it's way over the bar, but a good early chance for us there. Samson finds the ball to Williams. A good save by Michalak, but it drops to Samson, who turns it in for 2-0. And this is not a good start to this episode at all. We've conceded 2 goals. Pretty silly goals, to be honest. Just not good defending. And that's a good save by Michalak, to be fair, but straight to Samson, who just taps it in. And before the 20-minute mark, we're 2-0 down. So we've got a lot to do in this first half to make it possible to come back in the second half. Oh, and that pass is not going to help at all, is it? Awura. Brilliant ball through to Tavide, a good save by Michalak, and we have got to lock in here to Oni. Oni plays the ball in the middle to Williams, and it's 3. Oh, this is not a good start to the episode at all. We are getting battered. Oh dear. We've got a lot to do in this game now, and we don't really want to start the episode with a loss, so let's just try and turn this around the best we can. Sandoval finds Jeffrey. Jeffrey's in a bit of space here. He's got not really else to go, so I'm just going to hit it, and it's gone wide. There was nobody there for the cutback, and I've had to try and smash it across goal. And unfortunately, it just goes past the far post, and we could have pulled one back there. Jeffrey's lost the ball there, and it's to Williams. It's a good save by Michalak, and just before half-time, Colchester nearly make it 4, but we keep him out. Can we deal with the corner? Samson wins the header. Walder can't get rid of it. Riveros can't get rid of it, but we eventually do get rid of it. Oh, hang on. Velasco eventually gets rid of it, and that'll probably be the half. Cho does spot an overlapping run of Sandoval first. And it's a bad pass in the middle there, and it will go for half time, and we are 3-0 down. Not a great first half of the episode. We've got a full half. We were 3-1 down against Barnet, I think, in episode 13, and we managed to bring it back to 4-3 at half time, full time. But let's just see what we can do in the second half here. I'm going to bring Jeffrey off because he's quite tired. I'll bring Mara on in Cam. I haven't played him in Cam before. But let's just see how he performs. Oh, Williams skips past them and he hits it, and it's a good save by Mikulak, and we are getting absolutely battered here. And just Colchester just constantly coming forward. Luckily, Barbosa does deal with it this time. It's in the middle of Samson, who finds a ball to Kande, and it's a good save by Mikulak again, who's actually made a good few saves this episode. This game, not just episode. It's crossed in by Kande, and it's dealt with by Mar. But Vorobyov can't get rid of it. Oh my god, the pressure that Colchester are applying here is impossible to deal with nearly. And it's played to Williams. It's another good save by Mikulak, and we just cannot get this ball out our own half, man. It's crossed in, and Rivers deals with it this time. Plays it back to Reed. Reed dinks it in, and Akande with a header, and Mikulak with another save. And it's gone behind for another corner, which Akande is going to swing in, and Rivers will deal with again. Awura. That's a brilliant ball to Samson, and it's going to be caught by Mikulak there with 10 minutes left. It's looking very likely we're going to lose this game now. Sandoval finds the ball there to Barbosa, and this is some brilliant play. Vorobyov, oh my god, that is probably our first highlight of the game, and it was brilliant pass and play, and all it required was the finish at the end there. Some brilliant first touch passing, and we should have probably buried that, but let's just whip this crossing and see how that goes. Joe's going to cross it in, and can Mar get on the end of it? He can't, and it's headed away. And it looks like it's going to go for full time. It's going to be 3-0, but Vorobyov could make it 3-1 just before the end, and it's a good save by Macy. And we have came into the game a little bit towards the end. We've been a little bit better, but we still have not managed to do anything substantial. And Shaw crosses it in, and it's going to be headed away, and that should be full time as soon as Aurora hits this away. And it is. And it's a very disappointing start to the episode. A 3-0 loss to Colchester, and we need to start picking up some wins if we're going to look for promotion. We do really want to get promoted this season, as we don't want to spend a 4th season in League 2. But let's just get into the next game, which is a sim game. So guys, I've decided to make a pretty big decision. We do need some better attacking players, so we are going to be recalling Rydell from his loan, and he will be available for us in the next game. As you can see, he's still an exciting prospect. So we're going to start him in the sim game against Doncaster, which we'll skip to now. But hopefully this big decision pays off. So guys, this is the team we're going for the second game of the episode, and we're going strong. We're going with pretty much our best team, and we want to start winning games. Vorobyov's gone up to a 67, Velasco's at 67. We've got Rydell starting his first game on the left, and let's quick sim against a pretty poor Doncaster this season, and hopefully we can pick up a win and start a win streak, and start earning our way up to the top of the league. And we've lost. Oh, that is a disaster. Rydell has picked up a goal though, so that is a good sign, but this is a disaster. We have picked up, we beat them on possession, but we have picked up another loss, and we're going to have to win a game soon and go on a little bit of a streak, because we're struggling a lot here. And our next game is another sim game against a team also doing really poorly. So let's just get to that, and hopefully we can start a win streak there. Anyway guys, for the game against Salford, we're going for pretty much the exact same team. We've just got Walder in for Riveros, as he has requested to start a game. And let's just quick sim, and hopefully we can pick up a win now. We've desperately in need of points, and we've picked up a 1-1 draw. Again, not a win. And it's a Jeffrey goal, who was then an equaliser by Uda. And unfortunately, we've only picked up 1 point out of 9 this episode, and we're dropping down the table. As you can see, we are currently 15th, and we're nearly halfway through the season. We've got a lot of work to do. So let's just go and to the next game, which is against Newport, and hopefully we can pick up a played win, and then we can go on from there. So guys, for the next played game of the episode, we're going with pretty much the same team as the last two, but we're playing Barbosa over Rivas. And let's see how Rydell's going to play in his first played game. Well, his first return play game, because he has played a few play game before, but first this season, after a very successful loan spell at Red Star, where he went up 7 overalls. But let's just get into the game, and hopefully we can come back with a result. Jeffrey finds a ball to Velasco. Velasco's going to find a ball in behind to Rydell, and Rydell straight away is going to contribute, and he scores. Rydell has scored, and the return of the German, Vincent Rydell. He's scored in the 7th minute on his played return to the club, and maybe I've made a very good decision calling this guy back. That's 2 in 3 games. It's a brilliant ball by Velasco, and it's a brilliant start to the game, and that is a fantastic finish, by the way. Let's have a look at this finish again. Like, the keeper's got no chance of saving that, and we go 1-0 up, which is just what we needed. And Rydell with his 2nd goal in 3 games since his return. Shaw's going to play a ball out right to Rydell. He's going to cross it in, and Vorobyov could be on the end of it, and it's a good volley, and the keeper can't quite get a hold of it there. It's an unbelievable cross by Rydell, and it's a brilliant Like, well, it's not a great finish by Vorobyov, but the power on it made the keeper spill it. Let's have a look at this again. So it's crossing the Rydal, who turns on his right. Brilliant cross that to the back post. Vorobyov volleys it. Keeper just parries it off the post and it goes in 2-0. Brilliant start to this game. It's a brilliant volley by Vorobyov, really. The power was good enough, and it's unfortunate that the keeper couldn't save that for them, but we will take it, and we're 2-0 up. Velasco spots an overlap and run of Rydal. He's going to just play a similar ball to Vorobyov, who, scorpion kick. I think he was offside though. Oh my god, it's played straight to Jeffrey. Who's going to find Cho, who takes a brilliant touch, and he hits it, and it's a good save by Wright, and we could have been 3-0 up there. And Velasco's just going to whip this cross in, and the keeper's going to catch that, and we have started this game fantastically. Newport just playing it around the edge of the box here as Roberts finds a ball in the middle to Andrews, finds it back to Roberts, and it's hit, and it's a good save by Mikulak, and Newport nearly half the deficit there, but they do have a corner and they can still successfully do that. But Jeffrey and Mikulak with another brilliant save there, and it's another corner. I thought Jeffrey was definitely going to win that header. Is he going to go short here? I don't know. He is going to go short. And Alexander Walker plays it to Whitmore. Back to Alexander Walker. Is he onside? He is indeed. And it's back to Whitmore. And I just can't defend it. And Espinosa eventually gets there. Tango, he boots that out for a throw-in. And this will probably be the last attack of the half. Tango does well to get an interception there, but it's still another throw-in. Oh, it's our throw-in. Oh, Barbosa. Oh my god, that's not what I want to do at all. And it's going to be 2-1 just before half-time. I tried to clear it, but I was still holding the left trigger. So Barbosa scorpion kicked it straight to their attacker. And Newport have half the deficit with just before half-time. And as soon as we take this kick off, it'll go to half-time. And we go into the half with the lead. And hopefully we can continue that into the second half. Velasco to Jeffrey. Jeffrey plays it wide to Rydal. Rydal's in a bit of space here. He's going to swing it in. Vorobyov's going to touch it down with his chest. That's a great touch and it's a great strike. But it's a very good save by Wright. And that's another dangerous attack and play between Rydal and Vorobyov there. Antwi brings it forward. Can Tanguy get there? I can't. Glennon gets there before Tanguy. It's Andrews to Patton. Patton finds a ball to Whitmore, who puts it past the keeper and makes it 2-2. And it's a brilliant through ball through the middle there. And just one touch passing, takes a couple touches, plays it a brilliant pass to Whitmore. First time past Mikulak, and we've lost our 2-goal advantage, and we are now level. Velasco finds a ball to Jeffrey. He's going to find a ball to Rydal. He's going to do very well to take this to Cho, and it's intercepted by Baker, but it's only cleared as far to Ramirez. Jeffrey, he's going to play 1-2 with Barbosa here, and Jeffrey's going to hit this, and Jeffrey, it's miles over the bar. And unfortunately, we cannot find the goal to take us into the lead. Glennon, Antwi, back to Andrews. And Glennon finds Kamara. It's a good save by Mikulak. And they're unable to complete the comeback there, Newport. And we're on the edge of our seat here. With Brennan, it's straight into Mikulak's arms. Here comes Whitmore. He plays the ball through to Andrews. It's a good save by Mikulak. I thought that was for sure offside. But Mikulak's done a very good job there. And they're going to play it short by the look of it. Or they're going to... Yeah, they are. Smith back to Whitmore. Whitmore finds a good pass in the middle of Glennon. To Brennan. Who finds Kamwa. But straight into Velasco. And we're suddenly under pressure again as Andrews turns. And he hits it. It's a good save by Mikulak. And Newport are really looking for this leading goal. Rivers deals with the cross, but straight to Andrews. And Espinosa deals with that. Here's Whitehouse, who finds Andrews. Andrews has got so much space, and it's another save by Mikulak. And Newport are desperate for this leading goal. And we really can't afford to concede it, to be honest. As Tanguy finds Vorobyov, who finds Rydal. Finds a ball to Cho, which is not what I meant. But he finds Vorobyov. Oh, Vorobyov can't get past the last defender. Who finds Whitmore, who finds a ball into Kamwa. And it's Glennon, right at the end of the game. Here's Andrews in some space, and he finds Kamwa, and it's a good save by Mikulak Low. And all we have to do is defend this corner, and we pick up a point when we really should have. Yep, and it's gone up for a goal kick, and it's gone out for full time. And we are pretty disappointed with that result. After being 2-0 up, we have only got 1 point. Luckily, we didn't lose. We definitely could have lost at the end of the game there, because look, if you look at the match facts, they have battered us on possession and on shots. In terms of performances, Rydal and Vorobyov were our two standout players again. And Mikulak once again just showing how important he is to the team, and every point we're picking up this episode is because of him, really. But let's just get into the next game. Or the next stop. We do have a scouting update, I believe, so if I get any players from that, I will show you them before, and if not, we'll just go straight to the next game. So guys, we have one player we are bringing into the club, Gilberto Silva. We're going to bring him in. His potential is not massively high, but his current rating is quite high, so we can put him into the midfield to help us with our promotion goals this season, as he is quite a bit higher than Rivas. So if we put him in there, he fits perfectly. We can get him in, and he can maybe give us some good minutes this season. We'll move him on eventually if he just does not reach anywhere near the potential that he could do of 83. And our next game is a sim game against Barrow. You know, let's just go ahead and just get to that, because I'm going to use the team I've just showed anyway. So we'll just sim this game. They are third in the league, so it's probably going to be unlikely we pick up our first points this episode. Karuma wants to play. Oh, it's a big game, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. So maybe I'm not going to play Karuma. I'm going to make the decision to risk being upset. Let's quick sim, and hopefully the decision pays off. And it does. It's a 2-1 win. Brilliant. A brilliant way to get our first win. A game that we didn't really expect to win because of the performance of Barrow. And that could be us back. Sandoval and Cho picking up goals. Rydell again with a decent rating. And we picked up a 2-1 win against Barrow, which is unbelievably good. What we needed to take into the next game, which is a played game against Cambridge, who are doing very well this season as well. So let's get to that game, and hopefully we can build on what we've just done there. So guys, for the third played game of the episode, this is the team we're going with. Only one change really. Vorobyov is coming off for Sandoval. As Sandoval's complaining about game time again, and also Vorobyov's quite tired. I believe I do have him on the bench. I do. So if we do need him later in the game, we will bring him on. Malanga and Bang have both dropped ratings because they're unhappy. There's a lot of players unhappy, actually. I think it's because of the where we are in the league. But hopefully we can start to improve. Oh god, there's a lot of players unhappy. Okay, we really need to start picking up results, as this could be a disaster for the series if we start getting loads of unhappy players. It would almost like we have to restart. But let's just play Cambridge. Hopefully we can win back-to-back games. Ramirez finds Jeffrey. Finds the ball into Velasco. He's going to find Rydell in here. Is Rydell onside? Doesn't matter. He tries to play back to Cho, but it's intercepted quite well. Espinoza finds a brilliant ball to Jeffrey, who takes one touch and hits it, and it's gone off the bar. What an early chance that was. And Sandoval, it's not over. Silva, that's a brilliant finish. And on his played debut in the 5th minute, he scores a beautiful goal. And a brilliant... I don't know what just happened there. Jeffrey with a brilliant shot, and it just bounced off the bar. I believe that was Sandoval that rose up and won that header afterwards. And Gilberto, on like a side foot, was it a half volley or a volley? I don't really know. We'll rewatch it. Scores a beautiful... Oh, well, I guess we're not rewatching it because... well, why isn't position remix up already? But anyway, it was a brilliant finish. And are we going to see it now? Yeah, we kind of saw it there. It's a brilliant shot, and it's unbelievable start to the game. And I'm surprised that we haven't seen the goal line technology for that. I don't know if you do see it in League 2. But Gilberto Silva scores on his played debut, and 5 minutes into the game, what a start. He finds Silva. Brilliant ball over the top to Sandoval, who takes one touch, and it's a good save by Eastwood. And we're starting the game off very well like we did last game. Rydell's going to cross us in. Espinoza tries to rise for the header, but drops to Silva, who finds the ball to Sandoval, who's going to just hit it. And it's a brilliant hit, and it's hit the bar. And it's played straight to Cho, and it's into the hands of Eastwood. And we have hit the bar twice already. Well, 3 times technically if you count the goal. I can't quite get rid of it. Bradshaw to Ringen. Ringen finds a ball in the middle of Brophy. It's a good save by Mikulak, and it goes behind for a corner. And they're going to whip this corner in. This has been a really good start of this game. And Velasco's going to get rid of that. Ramirez does well there. Velasco. Silva. Brilliant ball into Jeffrey. Finds Cho. He's going to find a ball out right to Rydell. Is Rydell onside? He is. And he hits it wide. And this is some brilliant football being played here. Oh, brilliant touchdown by Knight, that is. And he's away from Ramirez. And Ringen finds a ball into Stockton. Stockton over the top to Brophy, who takes a brilliant touch. And it's into the Mikulak's arms again. Here come Cambridge. Lavery finds the ball out wide to Knight. Oh, Ramirez gets turned. It gets turned again. And it's cut back, and it's Lavery, and it's a good save by Mikulak. And Ramirez ran a bit ragged there. It's going to be crossed in here, and it's going to be headed away by Silva. Only his fault to Sandoval. Finds Brophy. Oh, here comes Stockton just before half time. And it's a good pass, and Lavery, and it's a good save by Michalak. And just before half time, Cambridge have another chance, and once again we're holding on. We've started the game very strong, and Michalak comes out and collects the ball. And we need to continue like the way we started the game pretty much. As we might have a chance before. Oh, he's going to blow for half time. I thought we might have a quick chance there, but he does blow for half time. We're winning 1-0 at the half from a brilliant finish from Silva. Kind of, oh no, I can't actually have a look at it, but it's a brilliant goal by Silva off the bar. And let's just get into the second half and hopefully not throw away this lead. Finds a brilliant ball out wide to Jeffrey. He spots the overlapping run of Rydell. Rydell's going to cut in here. And he's going to play a ball across. And Sandoval gets on the end of it. It's a brilliant header by Sandoval. And it's another brilliant cross from Rydell. And we've started the second half the same way we started the first. That's an unbelievable cross and header. And we've taken a 2-goal advantage now. And surely from now we can crack on and win this game. And it's a brilliant... Let's have a look at this cross again. Rydell's crossing ability is so good. And it just... Sandoval just headed it. It's a brilliant header down into the floor. And once you head it down on the floor, it's difficult for the keeper to save. And Sandoval with a goal and an assist this game. And maybe he's right to be complaining about the game time. Riveros has got a lot of defending to do here. And it's cut across. And it's 2-1. Ringen scores in the 66th minute. And we've got 25 minutes here to not throw away this lead. Can Ramirez get there? Ramirez can't get there. Knight gets there. And it's cut to Brophy. And it's 2-2. We've thrown away the lead again. And I don't know what's going on. Because we're playing well. We just can't seem to hold down a lead. And unfortunately we've gone from 2-0 to 2-2 again. Turns appear. It's a good save by Michalak. And we've got 5 in-game minutes to get a winner. We brought on Vorobyov hopefully to help with that. It's crossed in. We need to deal with this corner first. And Rossi headers it wide. He finds Velasco, who's going to play it first time to Cho. And Cho, he's made it 3-2. And we have scored. We have worked hard for this. Cho has been very quiet this episode. But he picks up a goal. And it's a very important goal. It's a brilliant bit of play from the goal kick. And I'm so thankful we've managed to score a winner here. We just need to hold on from when it gets kicked off. And I thought maybe we had missed it there. But it's brilliant stuff. And let's hope we can hold on here. Here come Cambridge one last time. Appear. Espinosa's going to deal with that. He's offside. And that will be full time. As it comes to Tanguy, who's just booted up the pitch. And Jeffrey wins the header. And we take a 3-2 win back to Oldham. Should have been more convincing when we were 2-0 up. But we take the 3 points. And we have somehow managed to escape with that. Cho once again saving the day. He's had a pretty poor episode. He hasn't been around much. But he does come in big there. And we've got 10 ratings from Sandoval and Michalak. And let's just get into the next game of the episode. So guys, for the game against Crew, I believe the second last game of the episode, we have a played game and then that is the end of the episode. We've rested a few players because of fitness. Bang, Reyes, Karuma, Araujo all coming in to play this game. And Sandoval coming on the left as well as Rydell is quite tired. And let's quick sim and hope we can continue our win and run against Crew, who are doing quite well this season. And we do. It's a 1-0 win. Rydell with a late goal. Rydell has been a fantastic idea to bring back. And we take 9 from 9 in the last 3 games. And as you can see, we're climbed slightly up into 9th place. We're not too far off the playoff places. We're only 1 point. And in terms of automatic, we're still only 6 points. So we're still all to play for. 7 points. That maths was not great. And our next game is against Grimsby, who are a team that are performing not great. So let's just get to that game and hopefully we can continue the way we have been. So guys, for the final game of the episode and the played game, this is the team we're going with. We've got a few players making playing because of fitness issues and stuff. So we've got Park, Cho, Sandoval across the front, Mar, Velasco, Rivas, and we've got Ramirez, Espinosa, Riveros, Tanguy, and Michalak. Because as you can see, Vorobyov's very tired, Karuma's tired, Rydell's like knackered, but he has been fantastic since we brought him back. We will look at the stats at the end of the episode, our play stats, and we'll look at the league table. But let's get into the Grimsby game. These two are towards the bottom of the table, so hopefully we can go 4 games in a row wins. And Espinosa with some decent hold-off play there. Michalak eventually catches the easy shot. Rivas finds Ramirez, who does brilliantly well there, and it's a good save by Orton in the end. And our left back going on a little bit of a run there. I don't believe he scored a goal for the club yet, but that could have been his first. Velasco whips the head in, and it's straight on into the hands of the keeper. Tanguy miles out of position, and it's hit, and it's well wide, and Grimsby did try in a bit of an audacious attempt there. Plays a brilliant ball over the top, and Burns, it's caught by Michalak as it was a poor header. Curry plays it out wide to Burns, as Burns on side he is, and he plays it along the floor to Quay, who puts it behind Michalak for 1-0 to Grimsby. And it's been a bit of an end-to-end game this. I hope to fix this replay thing, but it's been a bit of an end-to-end game, and unfortunately we concede the first goal. Vernon on the overlapping pass to Sweeney, cuts it back to Green, and it's saved by Michalak. And unfortunately we're not getting battered, but they're having a lot of chances, and we need to stop getting some more chances and putting them away. Burns brilliantly dealt with, but Mark can't quite clear it in time, and Vernon plays it back to Burns, and he's going back towards his own goal, and it's a brilliant tackle by Ramirez in the end. Velasco with a brilliant ball through to Cho, and Cho's got a chance to equalise, and he does. And Cho has been not great at all this episode, but he scored a very important goal last game, like last played game, a winner, and he scored an equalising goal against Grimsby here, and that's a brilliant finish again by Cho. And even though he's not been brilliantly performing this episode, he has came up with a few goals, which is important. Quay with a brilliant ball through to Curry, and he pokes it over the top of the net. I thought for sure that was going in. And Grimsby, just before half-time, had a very good chance there to go ahead. And now maybe we might. No, that's not. Ball's not going to be good enough. And we will go into half-time 1-1, which is not bad at all considering the way the game's been going. And they've had way more chances than we have. I think, yeah, the six chances, we've had 2. But Cho did equalise, which is the important part. And let's just get into the second half. Brilliant tackle by Velasco, but Mickey shouldn't get there, but Velasco gets there again, and Mark comes away with it, and he finds the ball into Rivas. He finds Cho. Does brilliantly well to get to Sandoval there, who's in a bit of space. Sandoval, and he hits it straight at Orton. Orton parries it behind for a corner, and that's a good start to the second half. I put far too much power on that. Rivas is going to rise, and it's headed away. Tanguy, oh my god, I know you give that away. Rivas finds Ma, who finds the ball to Cho. And Cho takes one touch, and he hits it, and it's 2-1 in the 52nd minute. We've regained, well, I say we've regained the lead. We never had the lead, but we've taken the lead for the first time in this game. Another goal by Cho, and it's a brilliant bit of play, and it's a brilliant finish by Cho that. And even like I was slating him, so he came back into the game, and that's a brilliant finish. And we have a 2-1 lead now to protect. Brilliant by Rivers. Oh, Velasco does brilliantly well there as well, and Park finds the ball to Ma, who digs over the top to Cho, and it's Cho, he puts it wide, but I believe he was offside anyway. Oh, it's a good turn by Susut Bell, and it's a good save by Michalak to keep us in the lead. And they're going to take this corner, and Michalak's going to collect that surely. And maybe we could counter-attack here, as we've got some players in good positions. As Ma finds the ball to Cho, and Cho's got a lot to do from here. He's going to play it to Ma, who's going to just sweat it straight back through to Cho, who's going to hit it. Oh, that would have been unbelievable. I could see that on the mini-map there that we definitely had. I'm going to definitely make that quick so because Tanguy is very tired and McGallis is going to make his first appearance of the episode. But that was such a good chance from us there to increase the lead to 2. Cho is going to dink it over the top. Can Park get there? He can't. But Rivas definitely can get there, and Velasco can get it back. And it's played into Sandoval, who's going to finesse it. That's a brilliant finish. And Sandoval has been fantastic this episode. And he was complaining about not getting enough game time, and I can understand why now. We've got some decisions to make between him, Vorobyov and Rydell will all be cycling out between the three of them, I think, because he's had a brilliant episode, and that finish is unbelievable. He turns in on his left foot, and he just finesses it, and it's 3-1, and we're probably going to win this game, and we will go 4 wins in a row. Susut Bell. And it's a good save by Michalak. And Espinosa gave the ball away, but he has also had a really good episode, Espinosa. And Rivers has been good as well. And can McGallis deal with this? He can indeed. And we might have another counter-attack here as Sandoval plays the ball forward. Is Cho fast enough? He is. Cho's got so much space here to get his hat-trick. And it's Cho, and he's got his hat-trick. And it's another brilliant counter-attack from a corner. And we go 4-1 up. And we are surely going to go 4 wins on the bounce. And next episode is going to be a very good episode if we continue winning. Cho finds a brilliant ball to Ma. Ma is quick enough to get away here. Is he just going to hit across goal as well? He is. He makes it 5. And Grimsby are now getting turned inside out. And this is a grim day to be a Grimsby fan. And Ma has scored And I don't know if Mar's actually scored. I think Mar has scored a goal for us. And it's a brilliant finish. And we've been absolutely fantastic. Cho finds Mar. And the Grimsby team's just opening up now. And it's played to Cho, who's going to knock it off. And he's going to make it 6. Oh, he puts it wide. And he could have made it 6. And the Grimsby teams just fell apart. Vernham's out wide here. Just before the full time here. And Grimsby could get a consolation goal before the end here as McEachin finds Van Thorsen, who finds McJanet, but it's cleared away by Riveros, and that should be full time. And it's an absolutely amazing performance by us there. A 5-1 win, a hat-trick by Cho, a goal by Mar, and a goal by Sandoval as well. A brilliant goal by Sandoval, I will add. And I'm just very happy with how we performed that game there. Cho also did pick up an assist, to be fair. Sandoval with goal and assist, and our team is starting to gel, and that's a 4-win streak. And I'll come back with the league. We'll have a look at the league table and the stats of the players, and then I'll end the episode there. So guys, this is how the league table is standing. We're currently in a playoff position. Our next game is against Wimbledon, who are second, so that's a big game. The 10 points are separating us and them in second, and we're 7 points still off the playoffs, the automatic. So we're definitely up there competing for promotion places. And after well, not fantastic, an awful start to the episode, I thought we were going to just drop down, but we have not. In terms of stats, we'll have a look at the highest rated. Look, we've still got a load of all our players' moods have seemed to finally lift. Velasco, Vorobyov, who else? Well, they're both unhappy with their contract. Maybe I have to give them some more money, but we'll see. And then, yeah, so our lowest rated player is Magalas. These players gone up. Moya's gone up 2 ratings. Carvajal's gone up 4. He's going to be a good player for us, definitely. In the future, Fierre's gone up 3 ratings. Tristan Thomas has gone up 5. Jimenez has gone up 3. Choi's gone up 3. We're going to have a very good team here. And in terms of goals and assists, our highest appearance is Velasco with 32 appearances. Goals, we've got Cho on 14, Vorobyov on 9, and then we've got Sandoval on 5, who's been fantastic. We've got Bang, who's on 4, Rydal with 3 and 2. And then in terms of assists, our highest is Vorobyov, who's also been fantastic. And that's how we are looking at the end of episode 16, I believe this is. I can't remember, to be honest. And yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, please press like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.